Hello, this is Jeff Romanchuk again. And I hate to admit this, but despite having a son with autism who was born in the mid 80s and a daughter with autism who was born in the early 90s, it only recently occurred to me that my place in autism research needs to be adult focused. Since autism is developmentally diagnosed, it tends to get uncovered in late infancy or early toddlerhood. And this is especially true for those at the more cognitively impaired end of the autism spectrum. As a result, most of the medical research funding tends to favor the early years, childhood, both in the US and worldwide. But I'm more interested in adults with autism, especially the lowest cognitively functioning ones. In a previous life as a special education administrator, I knew a lot of parents with students older than Luke and Kate who were dreading the end of their public school support. Luke and Kate aged out of U.S. public special education in 2009 and 2013, respectively. And since then, my wife and I have found true what a parent of two older boys with autism told us. There is a whole lot of nothing out there. That's an exaggeration, of course. But so far, getting supplemental security income from the Social Security Administration and being able to carry Luke and Kate on my employer's medical coverage after they both turned 26 have been the two biggest benefits so far. A third benefit has been state-sponsored respite care, which has been at best sporadic in the 3 states that we've lived with them as adults since then. Luke and Kate, as is typical of many with autism, have receptive communication skills that far exceed their expressive communication skills. As a result, independent living skills get little support and job training gets brushed aside. Right now, their main contribution to society is to make more neurologically typical people appreciate what they have and to remind everyone that living in this moment is what life is all about. But they can contribute more, especially in future years when artificial intelligence, medical interventions, and digital communication may make a more even playing field for adults with autism. So my plan is to keep current in what's happening in autism research and interventions, especially those focusing on adults, and deliver information updates to my adults with disabilities and their caregivers, rendered not in the ways the scientific and medical journals are obliged to, but in ways ordinary people can understand and use. My products will be writings for publication and talks with groups of all sizes, even one-to-one conversations. After the book summarizing our first 25 years with Luke and Kate, the Everyone's Autistic blog has been vignettes of living with two adults with autism. The need for individual consultations has been a recent revelation for me. I had always considered entrepreneurship as being a business of one, but hadn't considered that it is flexible enough to work for an audience of one. Thank you.